Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back to Civilization 6. I'm going to continue where we left off with our Viking game that I'm calling the Viking Epic because we're playing on epic speed. Here are the settings. So, Harald Hardrada as Norway, we're playing on Deity difficulty, and we're playing on epic game pace, standard map size, and we're playing on island plates. And this would be the 15th episode of the series, I do believe. So, we're going to continue where we left off. We're at war with Japan. We have an extremely strong navy that's mostly right here. At least strong versus them. If we were to go to war with, say, the Congo, I'm not so sure. I might be able to take a city from them. I may also get the shit kicked out of me, so I'm not sure. But I think the next target may be India. And if we do target India, I think we've got a good shot at taking out some of their stuff here. Oh, they're also trying to build Oxford. So is Japan right here. Japan appears to be further along. What does this say? Okay, that's the appeal of the tile there, so it's charming. Cool. Anyway. A few episodes ago, we did manage to buy these two cities from Australia in part of a peace agreement, and that's why I consider it to be Australia's conditional surrender to me. Now, that being said, though, at the time their army was pretty small. Now their army is slightly stronger than mine, actually. Gandhi's weaker than us. Poland is significantly stronger, as is Brazil. Japan's army is almost non-existent, and also the Congo has a weaker army. Anyway, let's continue.
My liege, the more specialized...
Let's get through the great person notifications that are going to pop up whether I like it or not. Okay, what does this guy have? Chaplain, martyr. Why do these guys all have martyr? I don't have a religious, maybe they made a change to these guys. Maybe they made it so they're all martyrs now. Who knows? It's interesting. Interesting to think that. Oh, this is interesting. So I can see who all is in the city here. We've got the majority, however, there is still a minority of Hindu followers. We've actually converted it over. Okay, cool. Now that we've converted this city, we can use Confucianism has Jesuit education. I always call it Judas, but it's Jesuit education. We can faith by our culture buildings and our science buildings. So we're going to do that now with the archaeological museum. Here we go. Instant museum. And that should also be giving us some sort of boost, I do believe. There we go. It's been boosted over here. There we go. Not sure why that didn't pop up right away. Anyway, let's continue. And we'll try to get this city flipped over as well. Oh, this guy's taking some damage. So if we move over here, we'll still be within range of Tokyo's attacks. Okay. So, what do we want to do next here? Well, this dude right here, he wants to go make some more farms. We may stop this partway through and see if we can get that, see if we can get the boost with the forts. Even though forts are pretty much useless, it may still be worth it. For this encampment, I'm going to try bombarding it. I'm going to take a shot at doing that. I think we were going to settle a city right here, right between the two lakes, so we can take advantage of Mount Everest right here. We're going to be out of range of the horses, but we'll have lots of mercury directly next to us, which may actually be bad for constructing districts now that I think about it. Actually, guys, do we have mercury right away? No, we only have the one source. Alright. So in Civ 5, you're able to settle right on top of these. There's been some question of whether or not you can do that in Civ 6 or not. So, you know what? We got lots of mercury right here. Let's try it out. So it's showing up as being underneath. And yes, indeed, we do now have 2 copies, whereas we had 1 before. So that will still work. So, also, we have a landlocked Oslo. Cool. Let's go ahead and get started on a worker. Don't have enough gold to upgrade that guy. Let's go ahead and just bombard this a bit more. Alright, so you, sir, you should get over here. These guys can start heading this way. Actually, head up over here. Do we have any way we can attack the Japanese cargo ship? We do, but I'd rather pillage the harbor some more. Just damage the Japanese. It's going to do way more damage to the Japanese than help us. Alright, so... Oh, this is interesting. So what I'm going to do with this guy is get him out of the range of fire. So we'll embark him. We can do that very easily as the Vikings. We can apparently double pillage this. We'll be out of range of the city if we park here with this guy, but he won't be able to hit either this turn. Move this one over here, and this guy. Let's give him his promotion. We'll take Tortoise, because he's going to be besieging cities. That'll make him take less damage, which is always good. Let's just explore that blank area of the map. Got a boost to our unit, or trade unit capacity. Alright, next turn. Oh! Oh my. Australia is making demands. You know what? This time, I will accept it. This time I'm going to give in to their bullying, and I'm just going to let myself continue with the war. I can share some of the wealth with poor Australia. Jadviga's still denouncing me because I have massive warmonger penalties for all the conquering I'm doing. They couldn't imagine how anybody could be a monster quite like I'm being a monster right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and coastal ray. No, actually just pillage the harbor, so the entire thing's been burnt to a crisp. Alright, so this guy's pretty much done. He can coastal raid. Apparently not do much there. Just burns the farm is all. Too bad. Let's Kind of hoping it would do a bit more than that. So now the encampment appears to be out of commission. Yep. Their encampment has now been burned. This guy doesn't have any movement points now, so he's going to have to heal for a turn. Let's fortify that guy till he's healed a bit longer too. The city's nothing's being produced at all. Right, because it's they're resisting right now, that's why. I'm gonna send some of these guys to actually go do some exploring. Let's just poke around the Congo's territory, see what's going on there. And it's gonna take a whopping 18 turns to get a library up here. +2 science. Yeah, you know what? Let's get a library. Let's get started on that. And Nagoya, same thing, got a library up. We definitely need our science. You can pillage that trade route. Get us some extra gold. Next turn. We probably want to peace out with Japan in a couple of turns. I wish it would give you like a little indicator about where the barbarian encampment is, because I know there's one here. But I wish there'd be like a little pop-up. That would be helpful. Because now it's got me looking around, it's like, oh crap, where are they? Where are they hiding? Anyway, we got a second source of coal. We can upgrade this guy to a musket if we want. I don't really want to right now. I think we should wait. Alright, so these dudes... You know what? Go over there and repair the farm that's already there. You... What do we want to do with you? You need to pillage to get back to full health. So that's the magical fjord lands. Natural wonder where undoubtedly they've got... Actually, they can't build holy sites, so they can't take advantage of it as much as you'd think. Where on earth would we ever put another city? That's a real good question now, isn't it? Good land is kind of hard to come by. I mean, this would be a good spot, except it's surrounded by tundra. I suppose there's some spots over here on this continent, but also, once again, a lot of it is useless tundra. Let's bring this guy out. This guy actually has a promotion. Let's go for Bombard. Once again, most of these guys will be attacking districts. This guy also has a promotion. Bombard again. The better to smite districts with. And specifically city centers. You skip your turn so you can start pillaging the industrial zone. We'll start getting you in the general direction of our home island, and we'll see what we can do after that. So this guy apparently has a promotion. Yeah, we used it. So that guy took some damage, but not a lot. Can probably take a few more hits like that and do a little bit of pillaging before we have to run away. And we'll definitely pillage this and get some science. Alright, ballistics is boosted as far as I want it for now. What do we want to do next? Well, we want steel so we can get battleships. What can we boost that we're not likely to get otherwise? So basically it's siege tactics and ballistics. We're probably not going to get 2 bombards anytime soon. And since it's only 3 turns, we'll select that one to benefit from the bonus science. You skip your turn and just park there for now. Oh, do we have a melee ship in range? Not quite yet. Okay. Actually, you just stay there for now. You start pillaging. We're actually getting science from pillaging that as well. Very interesting. Thebes. Start building a trade route. That's actually a good use for you. You... Come on down here. Shoot some barbarians for target practice. Skip your turn. Stay where you are. You come on down here. Okay, we found another one of the Congo's cities. This is a lake. Yeah. We're just starting to get a theater square down there. Interesting. Alright, next turn. You come down and explore too. So both of these guys can actually just keep pillaging for a little bit. I think we'll do that. Grab a bit of free science. Probably not enough to actually boost this past a turn. Oh. Enemy crossbows. Oh, okay. So the barbarians had crossbows there. Okay. Spread religion. Pillage some more, please. Pillage a bit more. You stay where you are for another turn. You come on down here and kick the crap out of the crossbows, please. Same with you. Some information on the Congos. Take a look at what the Congo is doing with their territory. So this needs housing, and this city needs housing. And pretty much anybody Everyone. Everyone and anyone needs amenities, okay? What do we want to build here? Do we have our core buildings all set up? Let's get a granary, actually. So we're housing capped right now, so that'll help us grow a bit faster. We don't really have the amenities to support higher growth. And also, we're losing a bit of money. 8 more turns on our deal with John Curtin. What are we waiting on here? This guy? Yeah, head down this way, please. So this guy has 7 faith shreds now that he's gotten next to the mountains there, to Mount Everest. You guys repair the farm. Target fire the barbarian. So this guy's taken some fairly significant damage. We might need to peace out after this. Yeah, I think we can pillage these last 2 things. Like, get a couple more pillages out. We'll only be able to deal with the library here. But we'll pillage the industrial zone itself. Oh, okay, I guess that's the new encampment we discovered.
Enacting new policies in our times have changed. And
a diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday, but never remembers her age.
Yeah, we're not going to get any embassies. Everybody hates us. Everybody hates us with a passion. A fiery passion. What do we want to do here? Spy stealing tech would actually be really good right now. Or getting boosts. So possibly we want to do Machiavellianism. But what would we give up? Let's give up serfdom. We're not really doing much. Then we can move mediocrity up here to an economic slot. Put Machiavellianism into a wild card, which will take anything. And I think we're good. So now we need to choose a civic. I think I want to go for the Enlightenment here. I mean, theocracy is awfully tempting because we can faith buy troops, land troops, with that. Let's go for the Enlightenment, though, for now. Have 6 cities total following your religion, so what they really should do is just have 6 cities following one religion, quite honestly. Which I still don't have, but whatever. Unit available for promotion. He's already taken his action, though. Okay. Oh, Brazil's got their unique units out there. They're great big juggernauts, which are dreadnoughts, that's what it is. Brazil with their battleships. Alright, so you try to convert that city. You go ahead and grab the crabs. Pillage.
Your Grace, we have obtained greater knowledge in the art of building.
The lowest is to attack a city. Siege of a city is only done as a last resort.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not. Okay, so let's try to convert this guy. When we use the last spread, oh, wait, yeah, he only has 1 spread left. And since he has the martyr ability, let's send him off to, okay, we need to be careful of that Japanese frigate, so for now he's going to chill in that city. Just skip his turn. Alright, choose our research, since we got that all sorted out. We got a little bit more research. Let's go ahead. Let's continue down the bottom path, the military path. We got rifle reboosted already. Let's go for military science. We'll come back and we'll catch these other ones later. Okay. Can't change anything right now. Cool. Next unit. Took that guy out. The trader's now in the water, so we can plunder him. Pillage the library. You know what? Let's take out the catapult. Wow, Geneva's really, really backwards. That's a really good campus location, though. Let's consider a peace deal with Japan, because I think they might take this guy out next turn. And also, I think I've done enough damage to them. Let's see what he's willing to give me. You'll accept a white peace. You'll give me all your gold. Okay. Will you give me the Philosopher's Stone? Ooh, cool. You'll also give me your luxuries. And you'll cede all of these. So this is basically an unconditional surrender. Okay, cool. So we are able to take everything from Tokyo. Or from Japan. Which is now just like Tokyo and one other city. I could also ask for this. Offer blocked the deal. Yeah, no. I don't want his crappy little city anyway. The two-pop city in God knows where. Let's go ahead and take that. Very good. Wow, embassies are expensive on Epic. Yeah, let's get an embassy. He'll be happy to allow us to construct an embassy, because for now our relationship is unfriendly. But a more neutral unfriendly. We've got a 75 minus warmonger. We have low income. They dislike us with low income. We have a different government, which probably causes a problem too. Yep. And we occupied cities. One of their cities. Several of their cities. Oh, apparently we missed some money. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to make any money, so we can't really trade with them, unfortunately. It may actually be, guys, I'm just saying here, it may actually be a strategy in this game to go to war with somebody who has a lot of money. Like, say, this guy. How much gold per turn does he have? 60 gold per turn. He has a good amount of gold per turn. So, if we wanted to sell, do a luxury or resource trade with him, we could go to war with him. Since he's denounced us, we can do that. We would take a warmonger penalty, could be at war for the 10 turns, maybe skirmish a little bit with him, then peace out, and then just make some sort of trade a condition of the peace deal. You know, assuming that we didn't lose horribly. If we had just a neutral war, that might actually be a viable strategy, and that would be hilarious. Anyway, we peaced out with Japan. Our cities are now useful, once again. Now they're just lacking in amenities. speaking of which, it's going to take 13 or greater. Okay, so let's, wow, Kyoto really has no, it really has no production whatsoever. Ugh. That is highly, highly unfortunate. This one just provides +2 faith. Right. This one gets a little science from the mountain. This... Okay. Well, let's go one more turn, and then I think we'll throw down a cut, because this is a reasonable spot. And we'll see maybe about getting another target for next time. Got a couple of options here. We've got Mbemba Zinga. We could go to war with him, but we don't have much of a land army. He's a very land-based. The Congo's really, like, they've set up on one of the larger continents here, and by larger, I still mean it's freaking small, but I mean this area is landlocked. So there's only so much he can do. Ew! That was a barbarian. Cool. Well. Anyway, guys, let's send out this military engineer. Maybe build some forts on that desolate island there. Alright, choose production. Rank cadet, do we want to get a factory up? I think I actually want to get a spy here, since this city has really good production. We could repair the hangar, but I don't think that's the highest priority, to be honest. I'm gonna get some bombards. I'm gonna start building up our artillery. So city is still 68 combat strength. That is a full... That is more than 10 for this, so that means... That means we're pushing our luck if we go to war with them. So Gandhi's the smart choice to attack. That being said, Gandhi has muskets over here, so we need to watch it. We need to be careful. We need to be smart. And we probably need to start getting ancient walls built here, unfortunately. And also get a musketman of our own here. Hey, we got a boost to replaceable parts. Nice. That works out. Send you back in that general direction. That's our boost. Reminding me that I don't have enough amenities. That should be fixed in about 7 turns, I think. Oh, 2 turns, actually. Wait, no. 6. I'll get it right one day. Alright, so let's spread faith again. So now it's neutral. Our capital's actually been converted, so we can send out an apostle if we want, or let's send out a missionary for now. Let's do that. Let's actually do a couple. And then there's this guy. This guy is now safe to go. So let's send him into Polish territory looking for trouble. Because now that he's down to 1 spread, and he has the martyr promotion for some reason, I want to take advantage of that. Yep. Great boss that I am. As for this dude, how long is it going to take you to get all the way over here? 10 frickin' turns. So it would be 11 before he actually killed anything. Cancel a guy's movement, and we'll take Bombard, we'll take that promotion. I hope Ballistics in a few turns. I'm wondering if it's gonna be making sense to jump all over the frickin' tech tree like a crazy person to take advantage of some of these. No, it won't, because military science. We need that to get rifling, and we want steel badly. And we want replaceable parts badly too, actually, though. What does steam power give us again? Bonus movement for embarked units. Okay. Flight will give us the... Yeah, flight we're never going to get the boost for unless we capture a city with the nice wonder. Anyway, just poke that guy for now, and I think that's going to be it. Yep. Alright, so that's going to be it for this particular episode, folks. Making some serious money now. We'll be making a lot more in the next few turns when our deal with Curtin ends. And that's going to do it for now, folks. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying these videos, and I'll see you guys next time.